All right, good evening, good morning, good afternoon. It does all depends on where you're dialing in from, but no matter what, you are on Team Elite TV episode 47, and we're gonna actually do it in English. How about that? Welcome everybody. Say hi.
Hi, everyone. That was funny.
You gotta love it.
Hi, welcome to
Hello, everyone.
You know what kind of craziness is going to happen on Team Elite TV. And first, this is T.Gray, Ruby. Just glad to see everybody on here. Hope you're having a fantastic Sunday. Or if you're in Southeast Asia or Nigeria or the United Kingdom, it's already Monday. So hopefully your Monday is getting off to a great early start there. Let me just kind of go real quick and let you know who we have on with us today. We've got some of our top leaders from Team Elite all over the world chiming in. We've got, going from left to right at the bottom of your screen, we've got Doris Lopez, Pearl Executive from the Texas Valley. What's up, D-Lo?
Excuse me? Pearl Executive.
I'm sorry. We don't go backwards. We go Sapphire. Sapphire.
And that's because this girl is going to Vegas. And that's because this girl's going to Vegas.
That's right. And you're going to Vegas. That's right, man. I tell you. Congratulations again. And man, sorry about that, D-Lo.
Love you.
No, right back at you, baby. Right back. Chabela. All right, now let's keep it going. We're going to go to the Caribbean now. We're going to go to Barbados. And we got longtime buddy, good friend, Zen master of it all, none other than Pearl Executive Jamie Lee St. John. Dr. Jamie, say hi to everybody. You're muted.
Hey everyone, I'm super excited to be on the call tonight. It's going to be a supercharged call and be locked and loaded. We have some amazing stuff on tonight's call.
Way to go, Jamie. You're looking lean. You're looking like that Zen Project 8 is working. So great job. Great inspiration.
Love the arms.
Oh, look at the guns. The guns, baby. All right, let's go to Jamaica. We're going to keep it Caribbean. We're going to Jamaica. We're going to the yard. We've got none other than Pearl Executive Kimberly Davis. What's up, Kimmy Kim? All right, Kim's picture static. Are you there?
I'm here.
All right, Kim. Glad to have you on.
My phone seems to be acting up tonight, but I'm excited to be on Team Elite TV episode 47, and I'm excited about our special guest tonight. I want to know how to go diamond. That's my aim, so I'm ready to go.
Hey, well, you know what? Good thing that you are one of the few people in life whose profile picture matches the actual beauty of the person. We'll take the profile picture as a reasonable substitute. We're going to go down to the Texas Valley to Sapphire, rockin' Sapphire. I'm just excited about my buddy here, Marcia Terry. What's up, Marcia?
Hey, everyone. Thanks, Terrence. Welcome to Team Elite TV episode 47. This is going to be an awesome episode. I'm so excited we got a special guest.
We have a special guest. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. All right, now we're going to go back to Jamaica to another one of our Pearl executives, the Prince of Team Elite himself, none other than, go ahead, what's up, Nick? Malcolm. Say hi, Nick.
Hello. Good night, everyone. Welcome to Team episode 47. We're going to rock tonight.
Nick, you're killing me, dude. You are absolutely destroying me right now. Hey, guys, can you believe this is episode 47? I just can't believe it. Look at that, 47 in a row. All right, last but not least, we're going California to my partner in crime, my buddy, my friend. We go way back. She's been in this industry for 20-some-odd years, been super successful. Sapphire Elite, Sam Janvrin. What's up, partner?
Hello, my partner and our Dinesh family, a small snippet of what's up, everybody. Can't wait for tonight. I am so excited. I cannot believe that you were able to wrestle Todd down to the ground. I don't know what you did to get him to say okay to be on our Team Elite TV, but God bless you. I don't know what you tortured him with, but thank God. Thank you.
You know what? I can't tell. There's something about having pictures. No, I'm just teasing. But he's a good dude. He's been super gracious. And so everybody, we're about to get down to business here. And let's a couple of quick things before we get into our special guests. Let me go ahead and share some things on the screen here and present this to everybody. So as you know, we've been promoting like crazy today. We have us a special guest. We're starting something new, a diamond interview series. And what we're going to do from time to time is we are going to grab one of the Jeunesse diamonds and have them come on and share their secrets. We're kicking off our diamond interview series with a new friend, Todd Hartog from California. And if you pay close attention today, you're going to learn how to build your Jeunesse business successfully, how you can get free, how you can advance ranks and travel the world. That's what we're talking about tonight. Here's what I want to encourage you to do. You have about 3 minutes before we get to Todd Hartog. So what you're going to want to do is send text messages to your team members and tell them to jump on Team Elite TV right now. Stop what they're doing. Turn off regular TV. Let the kids put themselves to bed, because today we're talking about their future. They need to get on Team Elite TV. All right, but first,
T.Gray.
Yeah,
I want to emphasize this one thing, so everyone can really take this seriously, because we have a lot of new people who they don't know what it means to be sapphire, ruby, emerald, diamond, and that's totally okay. But just to put it in perspective, Todd being a diamond, the least amount of money that a diamond makes is over $60,000 a month here with Jeunesse. So this is a gentleman who started from zero, worked his way up to become a diamond, and no diamond earns less than $60,000 a month. And I know from seeing the numbers that have been shared with me that it's actually way above that. So anyway, so please take this seriously. Make sure you're in a place with zero distractions, no dogs barking, no babies crying, no one knocking at the door, no neighbors coming over to borrow some sugar. Make sure you have paper, pen, and a backup pen just in case the first one runs out of ink, because you do not want to leave this fortune to your memory. You have to get this down. Thank God it's being recorded also. But I just want to put it in perspective, T.Gray, the level of income that's attached to that diamond rank.
absolutely, absolutely. And since you shared that good stuff, I mean, that's one of the things I love about Jeunesse. People are succeeding. People are making money. So here's one thing we want you to know, that on our website, teamelitesuccess.com, we have now put up the Jeunesse income disclosure. So you can go there and you can check that out for yourself. You can go to the Jeunesse income disclosure and you can see for yourself what people are making, and that's a great thing to use. Todd is asking what is a great link for his team to watch. I just want to let me shoot him a quick text message, everybody.
Thank you.
No problem. Here's coming your way, Todd. Hold on a second.
Appreciate that. I don't want to give him the Hangout link.
No, oh man, now there's not enough room for everybody. You done brought out everyone.
Okay, cool.
There you go. So I sent you a link just now by text. All right, so we've got a little bit of recognition. There's not enough room for everybody. All right, hold on. Where's the feedback coming from? There you go. Sent you a link just now by text. Okay, somebody's watching live at the same time. There we go. Okay, we're good to go. All right, guys, just a little bit of quick recognition here because I'm excited. We've got some people that have been advancing rank, and we want to make sure that we take time to give them their props. So first of all, let's recognize a couple of new Jades in the house. I'm excited about this. Yeah, look at that. We got Karen Richfield Ortiz from Tennessee, brand new Jade, as well as Melinda and Randy Martinez from San Antonio, Texas.
Awesome.
New Jades. Let's give it up for these guys.
Awesome, guys. Congratulations. So proud of y'all. Woo-hoo!
That's what I'm talking about. That's powerful stuff right there. And we also have us a new Pearl. I'm excited about this. Ron, way to go from the Texas Valley.
Yes, Jacob.
He is marching his way to diamond, and all I can say is that guy can sing so well. I can't wait for him to go diamond because part of his diamond speech, he's got to sing. Right?
Yep.
We got to make sure that when Jeunesse lets him sing a couple of bars or something. All right. Last thing before we get to Todd Hartog is we want to make sure that everybody on this team, Team Elite, we got to make sure that we show up in Las Vegas in numbers. Hey, listen, guys, March 10th through March 13th, Jeunesse first big event of the year for the Americas is Lead Las Vegas. This event is so important to your business. It is so crucial to your business. And I've been telling people all day, like a broken record, you got to get past the point where you think that these events are optional, because they're not. You've got to be there. You absolutely have to be there if you want to win. And it's not too late. Go ahead and get your airline tickets. Go ahead and book your room. There are people on the team looking for roommates, so you can bunk up. But the most important thing is you got to be there. Jeunesse just made 1,000 more tickets available. They rearranged the stage so that we could have 1,000 more seats in the room because the demand was so great. Listen, guys, I was trying to tell you something, and I can just tell you I got just a little bit of inside scoop. There are big, big, big things about to be announced and launched at Lead Las Vegas, and the people who are there in the room getting it firsthand will have the unfair advantage over the people who just read about it, hear about it, watch the video, or join afterwards. So I just want to encourage you guys, you got to be there. Break their piggy bank open. You got to be there. Okay? All right. That said, it is time, the moment we've been waiting for. Enough stalling. It's time to get down to our diamond interview with Todd Hartog. I'm excited about Todd. I just did a little bit of research about him. And I've realized we got a lot in common, even though neither one of us went to college. He's got a sales background. He's been a business owner, and he had his first major success in a company called Mona V, which is now part of Jeunesse. And I'm so excited that among the things that Jeunesse got with Mona V is we got Todd Hartog and his wife Angelique. So definitely excited to have you as part of the family and here with us as a guest tonight, Todd. Thank you for being on.
Hey, my pleasure. Really, it really is. Today I spent the day with my youngest son, Nicholas. I help coach his baseball team. So this is one of the benefits that you get from building a business like Jeunesse, is being able to spend more time with your kids. And I definitely love spending time with my kids, playing sports with them. So it's a real honor and pleasure to be on your show tonight. I come to you very humble. I come to you at a very great place in my life right now, 2016. I can't think of a better company to be with than Jeunesse Global. But TJ was absolutely right. I've never been to college formally. I took a few college classes at a junior college. Now, my wife, she's the opposite. That's probably why we got married. Opposites attract. She went to all the college. She has a nice 4-year degree. She went on to get her law degree, and she practiced law for about 13 years. We ran and operated tanning salons where you get a suntan for about the same amount of time, and then somebody put me on their names list. I was on somebody's name list, and they shared the products with me, and lo and behold, here I am today. Really, I feel like I've never done any other companies except for one. So thank God Wendy Lewis bought Monavi. And on June 1st, 2015, we became Jeunesse Global. And it's been the best thing that has happened to my network marketing career since I first got started back in 2007. And, you know, being in this industry and having access to the news and being able to do research, there is a lot of companies out there. And there is a lot of companies since the internet. When I first started in 2007, we used to ask people, okay, if you're online, raise your hand. Maybe, if we were lucky, 50% of the people raised their hand. Okay, if you ever bought anything online, raise your hand. Maybe 20% would raise their hand. Today, if you ask that same question, 99% of the hands go up. Everybody's online. Just in the United States alone, over 280 million people are online. So everybody's comfortable buying online. I haven't met anybody 18 years or older who hasn't purchased something online, whether it's an app, a product, some type of service. So we are in such a great place right now with Jeunesse Global. And my personality has always been that you have to be with a great company. There's lots of good companies, but I have to be with a great company. And what I mean by great company, with Jeunesse Global, you have great products. You have a great CEO. You have a great CVO. We have great partners. Jeunesse Global, this does not happen all the time where the products are invented prior to the company being created. And with Jeunesse Global, the star of the show is the Lumini Skincare, the Reserve, the AMPM, the Finity. Those 4 core products have taken this company to over $1 billion in 2015. That just is not heard of in the world today. So I'm hoping that you guys get a lot out of this training, and really what it's all about is, you know, talent's not enough. Magic Johnson says it's not just about talent, it's about hard work. And make no mistake, Jeunesse Global, if you don't work, Jeunesse doesn't work. But when you do work, Jeunesse works like no other company. This compensation plan is the richest compensation plan in all of network marketing today. There's not a healthier compensation plan. Most important, and when I talk to people that want to come into Jeunesse, they are so surprised and they don't believe that this compensation plan has never been changed since the launch in September 9th, 2009. The same compensation plan is being used because Wendy Lewis is a genius. She set this company up with reverse engineering in mind. I can't say enough about the company, but what I hope to do today is just give you some golden nuggets, just give you some tips. I think everybody sits in these 2 categories right now. You either just got started and you're excited and you're working your names list and you're getting out there and you're exposing people to this opportunity, you're exposing people to the Jeunesse products, whether you're belly to belly, whether you're using these great devices we have, the cell phones, the iPads, whether you're using J-Mobile, J-Social, J-World Live. There's so many great ways to share Jeunesse. And then there's the other category, the people that need to get restarted. But what I found out, whether you just got started or you want to get restarted, the same activities apply. So all you have to do is hit the reset button. Every Sunday night, I teach my team do one thing. The most important thing you do, and it's in the game plan, right? The game plan, when you first start off, the game plan talks about your 10 best people. The perfect launch, get your 10 best people and go out there and share Jeunesse with your 10 best people. Well, on Sunday night, we know, living in North America, it's the end of our week. Out here on the West Coast at 9 p.m., it's the end of our week. Depending on where you're at, if you're at the East Coast, midnight, it's the end of the week. So I teach my team, just like the game plan, take your best 10 people, take your names list, and schedule 10 people that you're going to talk to this week. 2 on Monday, 2 on Tuesday. Maybe it's a little different. Maybe you take Monday off. Maybe you do 3 people on Tuesday, 3 people on Wednesday. But if you do this one thing, if you take 10 people off your names list, some people call it a prospect list, a candidates list. If you take 10 people and you make it your life's ambition to share the products, now in order, share the products, follow up with the opportunity, you will enroll 1 to 2 people every single week. It's consistency in this business that will get you to achieve 1 rank at a time. You'll hit Jade, you'll hit Pearl, you'll hit Sapphire. But I cannot stress enough the constants. A lot of things change, right? The weather changes, the year changes, technology changes, but in network marketing, direct selling, the constants are the same. These are the 4 income generating activities. We know we can get wrapped up into reading books, watching hangouts, listening to different CDs, and educate ourselves and get wrapped up in the personal development. That's an activity that has to happen, but it's not going to produce the results that we need daily. I've narrowed it down to those 4 income generating activities. Number 1, build and grow your list. If you have that list in front of you, and I'm not just talking on your cell phone. A lot of people make a mistake. Now, maybe you got tricky in technology. You put your list on your phone, but you also have your list The list is the most important part of our network marketing business. Having those names in front of you, friends, family, people you went to school with. Now, every time you get a no, don't take that literally. Take that as an opportunity. No means not now. No means I need more information. No means the timing is horrible, so you could still sign them up as a customer. But it's also an opportunity for you to add names to your names list. You can add names to people that you might have in common. I can't tell you how many times somebody told me, nope, don't want to have anything to do with this. It's network marketing. The products are great. I'll buy the products off you cash. Hey, can you give me a couple names of people that might want to get healthy, might want to make some money? I'll call them on your behalf. I call it the never-ending names list. So all they have to do is give you 2. Now watch this. I've done this before where I've gotten 2 names from a no, and I've called the people up and I say, hey, TJ, this is Todd. You know Kevin. Oh, yeah, Kevin. He gave me your number, said you might be interested in these anti-aging products. We're taking it to market, word-of-mouth advertising. I'd love to give you some free samples and get your opinion. So I meet with TJ, and we have Kevin in common. He knows Kevin. I know Kevin. I share the products with him, and then I follow up, and he wants to sign up. Now, before I sign him up, I'm going to call Kevin. I know, Kevin, you don't want to have anything to do with network marketing, but your friend TJ, you were right. He wants to make some money on the side, and he loves these products. Now, I can sign you up, and we can sign your friend underneath you, or I'm going to sign your friend up directly, and then when you come to your senses, you're going to get under your friend. And by the way, you only have to sign up one more person to get the comp plan activated. It doesn't work always that way, but you got to have that clever mindset to always be growing your names list. I'm out there coaching baseball, and I'm meeting parents. My older son, he plays lacrosse. I'm meeting parents. I try to meet people, and just because I meet them right away doesn't mean I'm going to share this opportunity with them or share the products with them right away. Number 2, we got this list in front of us. Every Sunday we're getting 10 people that we're going to get in front of. I contact those people, and I don't tell them everything on the telephone. My number 1 way that I love to do this business is person to person, belly to belly. I like to call them on the phone, and I like to pretend like they're watching and listening to everything I do. One thing I won't do is call them up. Hey, TJ, this is Todd. I want to talk to you about Jeunesse. It's a network marketing company, and no, it's not a pyramid, so you don't have to worry about it. People are making millions of dollars, and I want to get you signed up. That's the one thing I don't do. I relax on the telephone. I use form. Have you ever heard of form? F, talk about the family. O, talk about their occupation, right? R, talk about what's going on in their life. So when you break the ice, you don't have to go over every little thing. But people, I've just the other day I called a guy up and I broke my own rule and I started talking about, you want to make some money? We have a great program we're starting. We can do this for you. And he's like, no, hello, no, how you been? And I went, shame on me. So even a diamond like myself, I have to keep myself reprimanded that just because I'm making the money, just because I got this diamond pin, just because I'm making 7 figures a year, doesn't give me the authority to skip, to take shortcuts. Shortcuts may work temporarily, but you know what I do? I ruin the person. If I try to slam somebody into this business or command them into the business without using the products, without following up properly, I ruin them. They're going to think they can do the exact same thing. So I want to just tell everybody these 4 activities: your names list, contact and invite. You can meet them at a coffee shop. You can meet them in a hotel lobby. You can meet them at your home or office. The fortune is in the follow-up. If you do everything right and you don't follow up, you blew it. I like to follow up within 2 to 3 days. 48 hours, 72 hours max. Get back in front of them, and the objective is not to get them to sign up as a distributor. The objective is to get them to sign up as a customer. Now, sometimes a customer only lasts for a minute, and they want to sign up immediately, get their product, start looking younger, and become a distributor like you and I. But if it doesn't happen right away, I'll sign them up as a preferred customer. I might even sign them up as a join now, but again, following up in a week or two, following up in 30 days. At any time, I don't expect people to get involved immediately. It always doesn't happen. Some of the biggest people in my group started 2 weeks late, a month late. I even had a guy that went Ruby who started over 30 days late. Timing wasn't right. He signed up, he got a place in the tree, he bought an ambassador package, but he just wasn't ready to start. A lot of us make the mistake. I got 16 no's in a row once, 16, because I thought that I could just get everybody signed up as distributor. 80% of these residual checks that most of us diamonds are getting, they're so solid because we have 80%. Now, it could be a little different, 75 to 90%, right? Customers are good. Having customers come in for the love of the product, they're non-contingent, meaning that they come in for the love of the product, they stay on auto ship because they want to look and feel young. Sometimes what happens is when we get a distributor involved too prematurely, he comes in contingent. Okay, I'll sign up for auto ship, I'll use the products as long as I'm working the business and making a little bit of money. And you know, normally what happens is when somebody is over-promised and under-delivered and they don't go diamond in 45 days, they not only quit the business, but they quit the auto ship. So be realistic with what you tell somebody, what's possible and probable. Again, it always comes down to the activity. You know, when you sit down, most people don't know. I can't stress enough about really, I get calls all the time. How did you hit diamond? What is the best tips that you could give me for going diamond? Well, one of the best tips I think I could give anybody is really understand the compensation plan. You got to know how the comp plan works, how we get paid, the 6 different ways. Really understand it. Understand the sign up 2 preferred customers, you get 2 free serums every month and $50. When you understand the compensation plan, then you can go rank by rank. It's all about executive, right? I put one on the left, one on the right. Everybody does a 100-point minimum their first month. We're executives. Then it becomes about creating executives. A lot of people want to hit Sapphire really quick, or they want to go from executive to diamond, right? I'm telling you what's great about Jeunesse. There is Sapphires. There is Sapphires making just as much money in this company as the lowest paid diamond. Keeping it clean and not making any income claims. There is no cap. There is no limit on how much money we can make as an executive. Now, you know, as an executive, you're not getting levels of check match. So there's no limits. At the Sapphire level, there are people making 7 figures a year in this business right now as we speak. But it's really important that you set the example, that you understand that you hit the rank and stay the rank. Because nobody wants to hit the rank and not stay at the rank. You want to hit that rank and be solid and celebrate the rank. So anyway, I did a lot of talking. Hopefully you can hit me up with some questions, TJ.
Awesome. We're over here riding fast and furiously. I'm looking at my team members here in the bottom row here, and each and every one of us is doing the same thing. We've got our heads down, just riding fast and furious. Thank you for all of that. It was powerful stuff, and I hope that everybody watching is taking notes. So, you know, some of this might be a little bit redundant, but I just want to ask this as more kind of as a specific question in terms of, you know, Todd, how did you go diamond? You know, and I mean, what was your work ethic like? What were you thinking? You know, what was your discipline like? How did you go diamond?
Well, when we came over here, you know, we had to relearn how to build the business. We came over here with a lot of fallout. I'll be 100% transparent with you guys. Sometimes fast isn't always good, so remember that. So what we did was we identified, and I do this today. Sometimes people will change their mindset. You're going to have 3 different types of people as far as builders, people that say, I want to build the business. You're going to have your runners, right? Those are the people that are enrolling people every single week. They go to the events. They participate on these hangouts. They're watching these hangouts. They already bought their lead tickets last year. That's a runner. Who's a walker? A walker is almost exactly the same, except they're inconsistent in enrolling people. They do everything else really good, but they don't enroll people week after week. Then you have your sleepers. Your sleepers, they answer the phone once a month. You haven't seen them for a long time. They haven't enrolled anybody in over a month. They haven't attended a major function. They missed Orlando. But at any time, a runner can slip back to a walker, and a sleeper can go back up to being a runner. So we identified the people who wanted to run. And that didn't mean 40 hours a week. Again, focusing on those income generating activities that it doesn't matter what team you're on, doesn't matter if you're in the United States, Italy, Germany, Asia, the constants and the activities that create income are always going to be the same. People, right? Products, follow up, enroll. You got to understand we're in the exposure business. And isn't it great that just sending emails to everybody doesn't work? If that's how Jeunesse Global worked, then Wendy and Randy wouldn't need us and wouldn't pay us 62% commission on every dollar that comes in. This is a high-touch business. We got to remember, even though we have these great high-tech tools, I'm one of the biggest fans of JWorld Live, JSocial, JMobile, the Hangouts, but nothing's more impactful than when you can actually physically touch somebody face-to-face. You could get emotional with them. You could get real with them. And we got real, and we locked arms with the right people. And, you know, some of the people, you know, they'll break your heart that really, really say they want it. Okay, saying you want it and doing the activities are two different things. Don't just say you want something, back it up. Let's make the commitment. 1 to 2 new people every week. Maybe last week you had a bad week. Some of the best people on my team didn't sponsor anybody last week, but guess what? This is a new week. So let's make up for it. Let's get yourself back on track. Normally I could say, well, what happened? Why didn't you enroll 1 to 2 people? Well, I only got in front of 5 people. Well, you know the goal. The goal is 10. This business isn't magical. My good friend Paul Barrios in Upline, he says this business isn't magical, it's mathematical. It's a law of average, right? Baseball players, they get up to bat 10 times. You know how many times they strike out? 7, and still make $2 million a year by hitting only 3 times. We're almost in the same type of average, right? If I get in front of 10 people, I know for sure I'm going to sign up 1 to 2 people. Sometimes I get 3 people. If you can get enough people on your team to lock arms with that philosophy, that it's a lot of people doing a little bit of work. It's not 10 of us sponsoring 20 people a week, and that wouldn't even be enough. It's 2,000 of us, or 200, however big your team is. Maybe your team's brand new and you just started. If you only have 20 people that are building the business, it's everybody doing a little bit of work. And when I use the word work, it's new enrollees. New enrollees is the lifeline of your business. Your business is only as strong as these 2 things. How many new enrollments are happening every single week, and how many butts are going to be at the seats at Lead Las Vegas? It gets real after Lead. After any major function, you know who's in and who's really in by who shows up to the major event. Lead Las Vegas is one of the most important events in North America. This is when North America turns alive. I mean, we've had a great January, a great February, but March, April, May are the most crucial months living in North America, because that will be the determining factor what kind of summer we have and what kind of fall months we have. So I can't stress enough, and I love the fact that you guys were so focused on who's going to lead. Right now, we need to get as many people to Lead Las Vegas as we possibly can get. And if you have to make a little bit of an investment and help people get there, maybe by financial, tickets, transportation, whatever, then get them there. It'll be a great reward for you to get the right people there. So I always try to run incentives in my team, helping people, okay, if you can do this, I'll help you get the ticket. All you have to do is drive there or fly there and stay, and it'll be worth it. And I promise you, if you don't get something out of it, I'll give you all your money back. I've never had one person attend a major function that never said that they didn't grow. And there's not one person on my entire team that's a Sapphire. There's not a single person on my team that's a Jade or Pearl that hasn't attended a major function. The major functions are breakthrough. And this next one will probably be the best function that Jeunesse Global has ever put on in North America, let alone in the world of Jeunesse. So get your team to lead. The highest pins in this business are also the best promoters. They're running a contest right now. Whoever can invite the most people, I don't even think it matters what rank you are. So if you are a Sapphire and you got 1,000 people there under you, personally, they're giving 3 suites out to the top 3 people that bring the most people to lead. So that fires me up.
Absolutely. That fires me up too, Todd. And that's good. And by the way, that was one of the questions that we had for you, which is how important is it for people who want to succeed to be at lead? I know I've got several people that I've talked to, and, life is happening to everybody. There are people who have, financial challenges, whatever, and who are kind of feeling like they can't make the event. What is your advice to those folks?
Well, I'm not normally one to give bad advice going into debt, but if you already are there anyway, a couple $100 extra is not going to make any difference. I've had people who wanted to quit. They were done. They were so frustrated, show up to a major function and end up going on to making 6 figures plus a year. These major functions are breakthrough. They take a person who's just about ready to quit to another level so they can keep building. Maybe you're not that person. Maybe you're so fired up and you're excited like me. Well, look what's going to happen to me. You know what happens when you pour gas on a fire, right? The fire gets even bigger. But what happens when you pour gas on a fire that's gone out? So these major functions are so important. And another thing, you can go to Vegas and get distracted. So a lot of people will go there and they'll get so distracted by gambling, by shows, by staying out tonight. You got to be present. Not only do you have to show up to the event, but you got to go there and get selfish and get what you're supposed to out of the event. What I get out of the event might be a little different what you get out of the event. But if you go there and you're not there, well, I just went there for the VIP party. I can't wait to go party at Dre's. I can't wait to go to the Sapphire, whatever. You got to go there and be the first person in line. Get the best seat that you can get. Be so focused that you're not going to miss a beat, because never fails. You get up, go to the bathroom. People are doing meetings outside the meeting. I don't know about you, but I try to stay focused. I try to get my money's worth because I'm setting my goals and dreams daily. I don't want to stay at diamond. Now, at my level, it's not about, okay, I want to go double diamond. I want to go triple diamond. That'll eventually happen, but here's where my focus is. I want to help my rubies and emeralds go diamond, because if I can do that, then I'll be a double, triple diamond. But I go a step further. My rubies and emeralds, they have to create more sapphires. Now I go one more step. Executives. If somebody creates 12 executives, they will become a sapphire. So now this business becomes all about going executive, creating executives. Whoever does that the best will go the biggest pin, will make the most money. Executive, create executives. The game plan says to do that within 48 hours, right? It says to become an executive in 48 hours. You know, Wendy Lewis actually made a misprint here. There's supposed to be a dash between 4 and 8. Instead of saying 48 hours, everybody we enroll in this business who says they want to become a distributor by the size of their pack or they communicate, they should become an executive the first day between 4 and 8 hours. You sign up your mom, you sign up your sister, you sign up your best friend. They want to get a skincare pack. They want to get a nutrition pack. It's a good deal. Now you're executive. I can go back and do the research. When somebody said they wanted to build the business, everybody who went executive on day one went on to grow the biggest business. Don't let that drag out. A lot of times we get so excited that we enrolled a new person. Okay, here's your first assignment. Go make your names list. No, you need to lock arms with your guy. This is probably one of the best kept secrets that's not really a secret. So many times we could slam people in. I got a guy on my team, he put 70 people in. 70 people. I won't tell you how many executives he created, but the number doesn't even come close to 70. But I got another guy who put 25 people in, and they were all identified as distributor. He also signed up customers. Every one of those people became an executive within 4 to 8 hours. If you can do that, you activate the compensation plan for them. We're 2 weeks in arrears, so you want to make sure that you speed that process up so it doesn't turn into 30 days. And then that person gets it. Go executive, you get to do it one time, so when your executives celebrate, yay for me, and then it's over. Now it's about creating executives and celebrating executive with them. The key to the Jeunesse comp plan is creating executives, creating executives. Creating executives is the key to this business.
Dude, that is a huge paradigm shift. I mean, you're right. Now we're going to look at that book as a typo. Not 48 hours, 4 to 8 hours. Todd, I've got guests that are looking at the business that are about to get started, that are watching, and I really hope that they're getting fired up by what they're hearing from you. So this is good stuff. Hey, Todd, we got a question for you. From the time that you got started in network marketing back in 2007, how long was it before the first time you achieved Diamond in any of the companies you've been in?
Well, back then, Diamond was probably the equivalent to a Ruby if you're looking at the Jeunesse comp plan. So when I first got involved, I was the guy that always said I would never sign up for network marketing. If you put me on your names list, you would have probably thought, well, he already lives in a big house. His wife's an attorney. They're driving nice cars. Thank God nobody prejudged me, because the truth of the matter was, yes, we had money. Yes, we were making great money, but we were miserable. We didn't want to work 50, 60 hours a week every week. We were passing each other in the night. So if you have somebody like me on your names list, don't be afraid of them, okay? Because chances are they're just like me and Angelique. We didn't know what we were going to get involved in, but my wife told me I don't want to be an attorney full-time anymore. And I'm like, well, this is probably a bad time to tell you. I want to sell the businesses. I don't want to be a tanning salon owner for the rest of my life. And, you know, lo and behold, the man up above, somebody came knocking on my door, and I'm so blessed that he shared this opportunity with me that a lot of times we get so intimidated. Hey, he came and shared the products with me. He shared the products with me. He didn't come and steamroll me and talk business, but I knew there was a business there because he was doing the business. But because I fell in love with the product, I was able to quickly identify with the business. So Black Diamond was probably more of the diamond level. So we hit Black Diamond in 91 days, and then we had to stay Black Diamond for 4 weeks in a row to actually be pinned as a Black Diamond. We actually have the second fastest Black Diamond story of all of Monavie. The person who has the fastest was Steve Merritt, but Steve Merritt only had to hit Black Diamond 1 week, and then they changed it where you had to hit it and go 4 weeks Black Diamond. But the fast story, look, it's possible. Okay, we know there's people in our company in Jeunesse that have gone diamond in 60 days. I know there's another guy who came in from another company last summer that hit diamond his first month. It's not about how fast you go. It's about how solid and secure. See, I don't want to be the guy at the top who's making all this money. I judge my business. How many people in my business are making over $10,000 a week? How many people in my business are making over $5,000 a week? How many people are making over $1,000 a week? That's like the sweet spot, right? Actually, believe it or not, how many people are making $1,000 a month? Man, that's a lot of money to most people. It gives them just enough taste to go further, right? So I judge my business really, how many people can make a lot of money? And when I went Black Diamond in the other company, I tell you what, right after I hit Black Diamond, I had a guy on the right go Black Diamond, and a month later, another guy go Black Diamond. And then they created a Black Diamond apiece. So when you could build a diamond backed by a diamond, backed by a diamond, you are laying back at the beach, having a great time, working when you want, with whom you want, wherever you want. And one thing I want to point out, it's important that everybody knows, the first year that I did network marketing, I still worked full-time. I was working full-time running my businesses. My wife was working full-time as a real estate attorney. We made time to do the business. We thought, you know what? We'll cut our lunches down from a 2-hour lunch to a 1-hour lunch, and I can meet with 1 or 2 people at lunch. Instead of going home and saying I have no time, it's funny when people say they have no time. They go and watch 4 hours of television, 5 hours of television, and the news is such a waste of time because it's never changing. It's always negative. So I took 2 hours of my television time, and yes, for 1 whole year, and we wanted it so bad. And finally, we were able to sell my businesses after 1 year, and my wife was able to retire full-time. She still does part-time, 5 hours a week, 10 hours maybe. And of course, because we sold our businesses, we were able to invest in real estate. And to this day, I work the exact amount of hours building Jeunesse than I did back then, which is every year it's the same, 20 to 25 hours a week. And that includes driving somewhere, being on this hangout, reading a book. I do an hour of personal development every single day, no matter what, reading out of books, watching videos, rewatching, getting motivated by somebody. You need to have 2 to 3 mentors in this business. 1 of them to 2 of them should be actually 3 mentors in Jeunesse, and they better make more money than you, and they better be in your upline because they have a financial interest in you. And then I have 3 mentors outside of the business. That's what Todd Hartog needs to stay fed, to stay motivated, so I don't get stale. And then, you know what, if you focus on those income generating activities, a lot of people, well, I did 25 hours, just like you said. Yeah, but you didn't get in front of 10 people. That's the priority. The consistency and persistency of the personal development is not going to get you to the next rank. And how you do one thing is how you do everything. So don't expect to be horrible at your job and to be a diamond in Jeunesse. How you do one thing in your life is how you do everything. So don't be surprised when you get a promotion at your job, because you'll become a better you. The second financial reward in building a Jeunesse business, yes, the cash is great, but you know what's even greater that gets overlooked and doesn't get talked about is the person you become along the way. You become a better you. I became a better me in all aspects of my life, enhancing my relationship with my wife, enhancing my relationship with my kids, becoming a better me in my business and real estate dealings, and becoming a better leader. And it's still a work in progress. It's never finished. It's practice, 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 practice. I keep wanting to be better. Talent isn't enough. So just because I'm a diamond doesn't mean I'm talented. I still need to work. And hard work is smart work, and smart work is teamwork. You gotta be with your team. You can't go anywhere in Jeunesse without having a team that is fully together, fully synced up. All of us are believing in the same thing. We're all crazy about Wendy and Randy and Scott. We think they're the greatest people on planet Earth, because they are, because they created this wonderful platform called Jeunesse Global. We have no debt. We're $1 billion plus company. We've done it faster than any company out there, and we just got started.
Wow, wow, that is some fiery stuff. I'm getting writer's cramp trying to keep up with you. I got a question for you from Veronica in the United Kingdom. She says to ask Todd, what is your technique for helping people who are on the fence make a decision?
If somebody's on the fence, you know what? Back off. It shouldn't be a big deal to sign up to try the products. People spend so much money on other things. Going out to lunch or dinner could be a lot more money just than trying out the serum. So when somebody's on the fence and they're just not sure and the timing is not right, let them use the product. Sign them up anyway. Let's secure your spot, whether you come in as a preferred customer or you come in as join now, and let's get you a $199 pack. And I promise you this, if you use the products in 30 days and you don't like any of the products, Jeunesse will give you a 100% money back guarantee. A lot of times people just need more belief in the product and they just want to see that, you know, a no does, again, when somebody's on the fence and they're kind of iffy, just push the distributor out of the way and let the customer be customer minded. Let the product do what the product's supposed to do. The products deliver results 100% of the time in Jeunesse. If people use these products properly, I've never met one person that didn't get better results after using the serum in 30 days. You take the before and after photos and the selfies along the way to monitor your progress. Same thing with Reserve. This guy comes over to my house. He changes the water pump in my brand new washing machine. I gave him a box of Reserve because he knocked $100 off my bill. I said, do me a favor. I've known you a long time, Peter, Korean guy. I go, I'm doing a study. Would you take a Reserve every single day and tell me how you feel? We get 2 weeks into the deal, and he says, what's in this stuff? I feel amazing. We get him signed up. So a lot of times the product will deliver. Now, I'm not telling you to go give out a box of Reserve. You know, a lot of times just a couple Reserves, people feel so energized and so vitalized. The 7-day serum packs, if you just hand them out, they're going to go home and they're going to file them away. You got to be interactive. Every time I give out a Reserve, I tell them right there, watch me. Put it in your hand. Here's one for you. Here's one for me. Let's do it together. Kind of like cheers. Once you get them started on the product, it's almost impossible that they won't, you know, you got their interest peaked. That's why I love Instantly Ageless, right? If you just give somebody Instantly Ageless, here, why don't you go home and try them? They don't even know how to try it, first of all, right? They don't even know how to try the product. So it's important, whoops, I'm having some malfunctions over here. It's important that we explain to people how to use these products properly. So many times people make the mistake, okay, I got in front of them, I just handed them the products like a paper route, and then I left. Believe me, I've done that. And if it worked, I'd be the first one to tell you, just go run around and put sample packs and try me packs in everybody's mailbox. What works is when you do the business with them. They don't know you're doing the business, but you know that you're sitting down with them. Let's watch the 2-minute video. Wow, I can get rid of my wrinkles in 2 minutes? Yes, but play along with me, Susan. Let's take a before picture. Click. Use her phone. If you use your phone, you could send her the picture. Now, here's the directions. I always carry a box of Instantly Ageless with me so they can read the directions. But most importantly, by watching that 2-minute video, we got to interact with people. By drinking Reserve together, by putting the Instantly Ageless on, that gets them excited. Now, this is temporary. How would you like something more permanent? And that will lead me into the serum. I tried it both ways. I tried to use the Try Me packs without the Instantly Ageless, and I tried it with incorporating the Instantly Ageless and the Reserve, and I get better results when I use all 3 products together. Now I have different angles. I have the internal approach to anti-aging, and I have the external approach to anti-aging. So maybe they kick back and they don't want to do the skincare right away. That's fine. At least get healthy and get those acai berry resveratrol antioxidants into your body. And what did that really cost me? That cost me what, $7, $8? Well, guess what? That's our marketing money. There it is. Every time we talk to somebody, we decide how much we're going to invest. You can invest as low as $3 in talking to somebody, $6 if you add the Reserve, and these Instantly Ageless sachets are 90 cents, $1 a piece. So you decide at what level you want to get somebody involved in. They're already spending that money. So don't think that you're asking them to create a new budget. People spend money on themselves. I'm fascinated by the Starbucks phenomenon. People are still spending $4 to $5 twice a day on Starbucks coffee. So don't tell me people don't have money. Money, when somebody says, well, I really don't have a lot of money right now, you know, things are tight, you know what? They're just asking you, I need more information. Don't you want to look younger? Don't you want to look 10 years younger than you really are? Most importantly, feel younger? Man, when you get the anti-aging story out and you tell people your story, hey, I'm going to be 49 this year, but I really feel, you're going to be 49? Yeah, I got a head off start, and I'm using all the products, and I'm abusing them. wow, will it work that good for me? You got to have fun. You got to be humorous. But I love the story. There is not a more powerful story today than the anti-aging story. And you know what the good thing is? Jeunesse is like 4 companies in one. You could focus just on skincare. Okay, maybe you just don't want to do skincare only. You could focus on the nutritional part with the Reserve, the AM/PM, the Affinity. If you're one of those people that like to focus on weight loss, you could focus just on Zen. And then, of course, we have Nevo, which is an energy drink. I would never, ever, ever suggest you only use Nevo to build your business, but we have so many different angles that we can wiggle our way into one of our friends or family member that maybe one product gets you into the business, but it's the other products that will keep you into the business. I love all the products that all you have to do is put it on or drink it and you get results. That's everything but Zen. With Zen, don't forget, to get results, if you want to lose weight, you got to stop eating cheeseburgers and you got to work out. With all the other products, I just got to take the products and I get results. But I love the fact that we have that. Yes, the youth enhancement system, everything that we need to stay young, stay fit, look fit is in the yes. If it's not yes, it's not Jeunesse.
Wow. Wow. I mean, dude, you're such a dynamo. How many Nevos did you have today?
You want to know something? On baseball day, I bring about 12 of them out there. Me and the coaches are drinking them. The parents are going, what are you guys drinking? I kid you not. I sold 2 cases of Nevo Cash today, and I'm enrolling one of the guys tomorrow. I'm prepared to do this business. Are you prepared? I always trip everybody out. What do you mean prepared? Okay, look at my inventory. You tell me if I'm prepared. Take a look. You think I got enough products? Okay, look at my Nevos stacked up over here. I'm prepared to do this business. I got J-kits ready to go. I got all the brochures ready to go. I got 100 Try Me packs ready to go. Okay, if you want to be a diamond, you got to do diamond activity. Now, that doesn't mean go out and spend as much money as I've invested. I always used to say at every rank, a jade should carry this much product. Is it going to kill you to have 2 or 3 extra serums, a couple extra AM/PMs, a couple boxes of Reserve? So at every level, beef up your inventory. Anybody that I personally enroll, let's say they want a $199 skincare pack. I'm going to front them the pack, and then when their products come in the mail, that gives me another excuse to get back in front of them, and they could give me the products back. Now, you don't have to do it that way, but why would I wait? We call that zero downtime in the business, especially for the core products. If you get somebody using the serum, you don't want them to have interruption, right? So why not front them a brand new serum, and then that way when their serum comes in the mail in 3 to 5 days, you get back in front of them, and maybe they just signed up to be a customer. A lot can change between 3 to 5 days. Maybe after using the product after a week, they had that aha moment, or they accidentally told somebody about the product because somebody noticed that their skin started looking more vibrant. You want to be prepared. Same thing with the J-kits. People go, Todd, why do you have so many J-kits? Well, if I sign somebody up as a Join Now person, even if they're just going to be a customer, I want them to have that J-kit because it has an extra Try Me pack in there. It has the 4 key brochures in there, and it's like a business in a box. It kind of plants the seed. It kind of will, give me something to follow up. If they're just going to be a customer, I'll say, do me a favor. I'm going to call you in a couple weeks. Go through this at your leisure. At your earliest convenience, just go through this. I'll give you a call back, follow up with you, see how you're doing. So many times people don't follow up with their customers. Make sure a customer knows how to log in. Maybe they forgot. Make sure a customer knows that they have access to the yes. They can buy any of the Jeunesse products at any time. That was the biggest mistake we made the first time around. We just slammed customers in. They didn't know their password. They didn't know their distributor number, and they couldn't change their credit card. They couldn't go. Maybe they're getting ready to go on vacation, or they have a high school reunion and they want to lose some weight. You want to make sure they know how to log in, how to shop, so they can buy the Zen product if they ever want to lose weight for a special event. So important that you treat your customers golden. When the Nevo came out, I told my team, now go give all the customers And inactive distributors, a Canon Evo or two. And watch what happens to your business. People could get re-stimulated. They'll want to buy a case off you. Be prepared.
Wow. You know what? I'm just going to say, Todd, we asked you for 30 minutes. You've been at it for almost an hour, and I don't want to abuse it.
Well, I thank you.
This is amazing. I told these leaders that they would be able to ask you a couple of questions.
No problem.
Okay, cool. So, hey guys. Okay, Doris. It sounds like Doris. Okay. Do any of you leaders have any questions that you want to ask Todd? If you're talking, you're on mute. Okay.
I don't have any questions, T.Gray. I just want to thank Todd for taking a little bit of time to come and share with our team. I was taking notes like crazy. I think you did a very informative presentation. We are bursting at our seams with all this new info, and I just want to thank you so much. See you in Vegas.
My pleasure. My pleasure. Always a pleasure. I love the business. I love talking to people. Whether it's my team, your team, our team. We're one team, one family, one Jeunesse. Thank you guys very much.
Love it. Anybody else?
Hey, T.Gray, it's me, Marcia. Todd, I just want to say I'm here down in McAllen, Texas, and this has been absolutely phenomenal. I've taken, I think, at least 3 to 4 pages worth of notes. Your energy is contagious.
Thank you.
It's just amazing to hear you speak, and I really appreciate all that you shared with us tonight. Thank you very much.
Each and every one of you have it in you. I didn't do anything special, anything outside the box that somebody couldn't duplicate. It's when you finally make that decision to take it up a notch, it's just a transformation that just takes place in you. You'll just do it because you know that you have no other options. What else is there? There will never be another company like Jeunesse ever created. It's never going to be this great where you have 125 countries. That is just unbelievable. 125 countries. We're never going to meet a founder like Wendy and Randy and Scott. We're never going to have a company that has over $100 million in the bank. They probably have more than that by now. No debt. They own their buildings. Guys, you don't want to look back and go, I should have done this. Why didn't I? Woulda, shoulda, coulda, right? You want to make sure that it's pedal to the metal. Balance is important, okay? Don't lose track of who you are. Because what good is all the success in the world if you lose your relationship with your wife, with your spouse, with your kids? Stay balanced, stay educated, don't ever miss an event, and don't beat yourself up. Maybe you didn't do as good last week or the week before. Man, you know why you didn't do that well. Make up for it this week. Hit the reset button every Sunday night. I always review my goals. Me and my wife, before we go to bed on Sunday night, we review our goals. And sometimes they change. But the one thing that doesn't change is we made a commitment when we became Jeunesse on June 1st, 2015, that if it took 3 to 5 to 7 years, we want to help 100 people on our team go Jeunesse Diamond. So whether it takes 3 years, 5 years, 7 years, that never changes. Our other things change, where we want to live, our kids, college, stuff like that. But you've got to, don't ever, ever, ever settle. Set those goals and don't lower them. Because when you set those goals, they will keep you on track no matter what. No matter what.
Wow. Todd, I got to tell you, man, you're an absolute beast. And what I want to encourage everybody who's watching, I'm going to put this up so that you guys can see it. We've got our blog on the TeamEliteSuccess.com website. And what we want everybody to do, I just want to challenge everybody to go there. Let me put this up for you guys. I want to challenge everybody to go there and to just make a comment on the blog post for this episode of Team Elite TV. Okay, so you go here, up at the top, you see it says 90-day success run, and it says 90-day business, and it says 90-day run blog. And when you get here, it's going to say this first episode post here is the blog for today's episode. And where it says comments, you can click on it, and you can post a comment. And what I want you guys to do is I want you to post a comment with 1 or 2 things that you learned from from Todd tonight, that things that you learned that are going to make a difference for you in your business, that are going to help you to stay focused, that are going to help you to not quit, something that was an aha moment that made you just realize, hey, you know what? If I'm going to be a diamond like Todd Hartog, I'm going to have to do this thing differently or think differently about this particular thing. We want to hear from you. I want to hear from everybody who's watching this episode, whether you're watching live today or watching the recording. Definitely go ahead and comment on our blog. Todd, I just want to say on behalf of Team Elite all over the world, we're right now in about 30 different countries. We've got people watching from everywhere. Every last one of us wants to just say this to you. Thank you. Thanks for taking your time. Thanks for opening your heart. You don't have to do this. You got a family. You have a big, giant team of your own, and the time that you spend here is really just in the goodwill, good karma category, and we appreciate you for it.
Hey, you guys are so welcome. It's my pleasure. It's an honor, and I'm just paying it forward. Adam Gilmer, I'm not in his team. He's been so helpful for me, and I just want to pay it forward, and that's just how you become in this business. Is, you know, I don't purposely go out of my way to help people that aren't in my line of sponsorship, but I take it as a huge compliment that you would invite me, and it's very humbling and honoring that you guys would have me on the show. And I wish everybody success. And if you see me in Lead Las Vegas, just come up and shake my hand. I'd love to meet you and congratulate you. And I'm going to congratulate you early because everybody's going to have huge success in March, April, May. This will be your biggest year that you've ever had in direct selling in Jeunesse Global. So congratulations early from Todd Hartog. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Todd, and thanks to everybody for watching Team Elite TV, episode 47. Don't forget, we want to hear from you, and we want to see you at Lead Las Vegas in just a few days. God bless you guys. This has been a great episode.